Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. What's your name?
My name's Zoe.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Zoe. My name is Richard.
Nice to meet you too. I see that we met once a couple months ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't remember
That's
that.
okay. I can see it on Cambly.
How much time did we talk before?
I have no idea.
I see. So how are you?
Yeah.
How have you been up to?
I have been good. Well, the last time we talked was in April, so I would have been living in the Dominican Republic at that time.
Oh,
And now I am back in the United States.
oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And please remind me, what did you do there?
I was teaching English there. Oh, can you hear me? Hello?
Okay, I'm back. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, you're back? Okay.
Let's not do that all
Great.
together.
No problem. So anyway, I was teaching English in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's
So
nice. What
yeah.
was it like to live there for a couple of months? Was it
Well,
good?
actually, I lived there for 2 years.
Oh my God, that's fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was I don't even know where to start talking about it, but there were things that I really liked. I mean, I got to, because I was there for 2 years, I was able to develop some very close friendships. So that was, of course, the best part. And practice my Spanish, get a lot better at speaking Spanish. And, I was living in the capital city, so it was busy, crowded. I took public transportation, the buses, and everyone there is very chatty, very talk. They like to talk. They like to
Oh,
interact with you, and there's music everywhere. Like on the bus, their favorite music that they love is bachata.
I
Do you
haven't
know
heard about
bachata?
that
Bachata
before.
music. It's
No.
like pure Dominican music. They
Mm,
play it on in corner stores, on the street, on the bus, everywhere.
and I can notice you have a little bit accent.
Do I? What kind of accent?
I don't know. I think as you lived uh, 2 years there, I think you got a little bit
Maybe
accent.
just because I'm talking about it.
Yeah. And for example, I don't know a lot about Republic Dominican, but is it,
Dominican Republic
yeah, Dominican Republic.
in
In
English.
Portuguese,
Yeah, we switch it.
it's the opposite. I think
Well,
in
in
Spanish
Spanish it's the
as well.
opposite too, but in English,
Yeah,
well, because Dominican is an adjective,
yeah, exactly.
right? Yeah.
Exactly. And for example, do you think you speak Spanish fluent right now?
Fluently.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I would say no, because I have a very high standard for what it means to speak a language fluently, but I speak well. Like I can have conversations with people, understand what people are saying, but when you get into like advanced topics, my vocabulary is limited in some areas. So
Mm,
that's why I would say I wouldn't consider myself completely fluent because I need to expand my vocabulary of um like more unknown words or not less common words. So yeah.
yeah, sometimes I use a lot of words that I use in Portuguese, but because of this, I'm watching a lot of TV shows in English to use the same words
Hmm.
you guys use.
Yeah,
And that's
right. That's
good.
good. Consuming a lot of English
Yeah, exactly. For example,
because
yeah,
yeah.
and for example, every time I wake up, I like to listen to music or listen to to a lot of videos on YouTube, to get the expressions, the slangs, and a lot of things in English. And I'm planning to go to the United States probably next year because of this I'm working hard on English. And for example, on Cambly I can download my videos for example, my classes, and that's amazing. And I can notice my improvement.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's really helpful because sometimes it's hard to see that you're improving day to day. Like you're not going to wake up today and see a difference from yesterday or even a week ago or sometimes even like a month ago. Because when I was in the Dominican Republic, sometimes I would get frustrated. Like it's been, my English is the same. My Spanish, my Spanish is the same as it was 2 months ago. How am I not improving? I speak Spanish all the time here. But then I would think that, but then something would happen, like I'd have a conversation with someone or, or I would have to have an experience where I would realize, hey, I just had a conversation with someone about this topic and I didn't pause at all, or I didn't, like get confused by any words. And then I would realize, oh, I have improved in the past, 2 or 3 months. So it's great to have those markers of your improvement.
Yeah, exactly. And I realized when I started learning English that we have to be ourselves, because sometimes we learn a lot of words and we don't learn, for example, when we have conversations and you ask me, what do you like? I have to answer. I have to use the words that I really use on my day. For example, I like orange juice. I like to eat this or that. So
Yeah.
that's what I think. I think it's easier when we know what we like.
Right. Well, that's definitely a good place to start.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And for example, we have to be really ourselves, because sometimes we try to be everybody else.
Yeah. So do you consider yourself fluent in English?
I don't think so yet, but I will be.
Yeah.
I am I'm doing a lot of things to improve it. I read books, I watch TV shows, and a lot of things. Next year, God willing, I will be fluent. Fluent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
I have difficult using fluently or fluent.
Yeah, it's difficult. Well, like as I'm talking to you, if someone were to ask me, "Oh, is that guy fluent in English?" I would say, "Yeah, he is." I would think that you are, but of course we're having a conversation without, we're not talking about physics or about whatever. So, but you speak really well.
Oh, thank you.
So,
And that's the thing. For example, if we talk about chemistry or physics or science stuff, for example, and I don't know what to say, I like to write down every word that I am using, that I want to use in Portuguese, for example, and I study it in English. So, for example, if we have another class, I will know what to say, about that topic. So that's what I
so we talk about chemistry again.
Exactly. That's what I do. Because of this, it's helpful to download all my videos, because sometimes I try to use a words that I don't know, and I feel like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna say? And when I watch my own video, I look the word up in the dictionary or on the internet, and I use it in other situations.
Yeah. Do you watch all of your videos?
I try, I try it, but sometimes
Impressive. Yeah.
I don't have time. For example, let me see here. Let me see. I have all my videos here on my computer, but for example, I have 200 classes on Cambly, and I have watched 109 videos.
Okay. So
Yeah,
a little over half of them.
yes.
Yeah.
And I have to, yes, I have a lot of videos to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but I
Yeah.
try to do
You
what
can you can find our last class and see what we talked about since neither of us remember.
yes, I think
I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that.
I think we didn't talk a lot in the last class because I don't remember a lot of
Mhm.
things about you, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't. That's the interesting thing about Cambly. It tells me when we last spoke, but it doesn't say how long we spoke for. So
Yeah,
I don't know. And
yeah.
yeah.
Do you usually remember your students when you talk to them?
Well, no. Yes and no. I remember, of course, some people. I cannot remember everyone, but Cambly lets me write notes about people,
Mm.
and I always do. So I wrote about you that you are graduating December with a degree in electrical engineering.
Are you electrical engineering?
No, is that not what you're studying?
Yes, I'm studying
Yeah,
electrical
I
engineering.
wrote that about you the last time
Ah,
that we
okay, okay,
spoke.
okay, okay, okay. Ah, okay, yes,
So,
yes.
so, so I always write some notes about people so that I can remember because otherwise I can't. It's impossible. You know, if you're working like, um, for example, you might talk to one person a day on Cambly, and I talk to 7 or 8 people per day. So if you imagine doing that for weeks and then months, someone that you talked to a few weeks ago, a few months ago, I'm like, even if I remember them, like I remember their face or I remember a little about them, I might not remember their full story. That's why I like to like write some notes to remind myself. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard.
I understand you. That's impossible.
Yeah, it is.
I have talked to a lot of teachers here in Cambly, and
Hmm.
I don't remember all of them. It's normal.
Yeah, yeah, it's normal.
And
Especially,
go ahead.
it's harder when you're talking to someone through a screen also. It really is. Like it's not the same as meeting someone in person. Because sometimes when, especially their background might be different, or sometimes like they're wearing a hat or their hair looks different. You're seeing someone in a two-dimensional version of themselves. So you're not meeting them in person and seeing what they really look like and talking with them one-on-one. You're seeing them on a screen, and it's harder to remember people that way.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to the United States. I want to have the real
Yeah.
experience in speaking in English.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
it will be really different because I'm a little shy,
You
and
are? You don't seem shy.
really, yeah, I improved a lot since I started on here on
Mm.
Cambly.